definition is that it's high impact. And the second distinguishing factor is that it may not be covered in your typical enterprise risk management program.
When I think of atypical risks, I think it can happen in any risk type. But what I worry about the most is the fulcrum points. These are the points of high stress where the environment is radically changing for the bets I'm taking.
There are three types of disruptive risks. Black swans are the unknown unknowns. The gray rhinos are the known unknowns. The white elephant, and I would say these are known knowns.
It's incumbent upon us all to be prepared, and quantifying your risk is one huge step in that preparation.
What should a board do to understand and monitor an organization's approach to atypical risks?
So directors must ask, what is the impact and the downside then of your earnings, your cash flow, or your value?
So I would suggest that focusing on process. What is the process by which the organization itself and you as a board get your arms around something that hasn't yet been identified?
And it's very important that the risk functions in the company actually take ownership of this and evolve that.
If you don't have a good ERM program, you're probably fighting fires, right? And you don't have the luxury to think about atypical risk.
And start to execute that more proactively in the good times, which makes it a lot easier to deal with things in the bad times.
You need to supplement a subjective issue with objective data.
When you're at the pinnacle, it's very hard to actually second guess yourself.
Having a strong culture to deal with all of these risks, it's a matter of being prepared and being able to act and shortening the time between action and reaction.
I would say that it isn't always the risk that gets you, it's the response.
Thank you, panel, very much for the content.